I just called Dave and Amber, try to wake them up. Make sure that Nook and Buck, basically life coach department, the Nook and Buck life coach department called Dan's estates, amen, to try to wake up him and Amber, so he can get up for his big meeting. So I don't know. We'll see. He see if you know if they go actually get up. But Nook and Buck has uh, called to the estates. Nobody answered, but I left a message for them to wake up. Amen. So hopefully, excuse me, they'll wake up. I'm finna go back to sleep. But the reason I posted this, y'all, and for y'all get all in the uproar, this is not to embarrass Amber. This is not to bring up the past, but it is. Somebody put in my comments that the writers, aka Amber and Wayne, that the writers are just trying to make Amber look bad, to try to make Anthony look good. But did these same writers write the script when she did this with Kevin? Except in that skit, she called Kevin, Kevin called her and she was out drunk. And because he was a gentleman, he had for Uber Black to go pick her up and bring her to his house. Oh yeah, she was still married as well. She was still married when she got the ride to his house. Her and Anthony wasn't fully together no more, like in a relationship or nothing like that, but they were still married. Amen. No divorce, still married. And Kelvin sent for her, picked up at the club or at the bar, so she wouldn't be driving drunk. He told her to leave her car. That's why I say y'all fans, some of y'all fans are delusional. Some of y'all Amber fan extremists, as I called you, the extremist Amber fans, y'all don't think fat meat greasy. Y'all get mad when people call a spade a spade. Y'all get mad when people keep it 100. Y'all get mad when we say team healing. When you are not a healed individual, and this includes Anthony, he keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Big dummy. And that is you have Amber making the same mistakes over and over again. Hey Jewel, until people are healed, they're gonna make the same mistakes over and over again. Kelvin at this point, he was still a gentleman. They hadn't tarnished his name yet. Now some Skitland characters we know they get tarnished. He was one of them. He ended up messing with Brittany and stuff. So that's why I say until they are healed, him and Amber gonna make the same mistakes over and over again. This could have been a terrible situation. Good thing her and Dave, they in a relationship. Even though she's still married, they in a relationship. Make it make sense. Make Anthony and Denisha make sense. Don't none of it make sense, y'all. Don't none of it make no sense. But at this particular time, Amber was hurting. Angelina had came over to the house, trying to confront her, trying to get Shayla moved into the mansion, telling Amber to move on. Amber came over where? Kelvin house, complaining about Anthony, Shayla, and all them. What does she do with David every night? Complain about Anthony, now Denisha, and all of them. These men is tired of hearing the story about Anthony. And once again, we hearing and we seeing the same behavior. She do good for a little while. Then here come drunken Amber. She's not a drunkard. I'm not saying that. But this is what happens when she don't heal. We got to let her heal. We got to let her heal, y'all. And that's all I be saying. Y'all get all upset. And what most of us are saying is team healing. I don't think did she get drunk with Victor? I don't know. It might have happened with Victor too. I don't know. When she went after Mike, when Mike was with Ro, what did she do? She had the wine with the black outfit, but that was negligee. Ain't nobody trying to crucify her behavior. A lot of us women been here before. A lot of men been here before. We use alcohol to not think about our problems. Some people do more than alcohol. Some people use intercourse. Some people use their feminine wiles. Some men use their money. Anthony uses his money. And that's all I'm going to say about this, y'all. Stop being so critical and so quick to jump on sides and not jump on the side of right. What happened to team right and wrong? What happened to team healing? What happened to team break the cycle? What happened to team heal your heart, heal your soul, heal your mind? You cannot find happiness. A lot of people, oh, she just having a good time. People doing too much. If Anthony got sloppy drunk or Anthony was out, let's say Anthony resorted to drugs, what we gonna say? Y'all gonna say, oh yeah, we knew it was coming. But Amber can go out, like in this situation, this was, what, a year ago, Amber can go out and get sloppy drunk. And it's okay, y'all call that fun. Y'all call that moving on. This time next year, when it's somebody else, y'all gonna say it's fun too? Or y'all gonna say, dang, we wish Amber would have healed. As for me and my channel, we calling for Amber to be healed. We calling for her heart, her soul, her mind, her body to be healed. And healing doesn't come by getting with a new man. Healing doesn't come with a bottle. Healing doesn't come with a bigger bank account. Healing doesn't come with a new business. How many businesses you go get in? We ain't seen you at the restaurant, and now here come the body butter and the clothing line. People cope and compensate for their inefficiencies differently. Some people is alcohol, some people is drugs, some people is throwing themselves into work. Now she got 2 more businesses, and the restaurant, we ain't seen at the restaurant in over a month. But you got 2 more businesses coming. And you got somebody like Ernestine looking for your office at the Newburgers, the most dysfunctional thing there is. Y'all want to say something wrong about the writers? Say team writers, a.k.a. Amber and Wayne, and others. Call for Amber's healing. Call for healing and not a vicious cycle every single year. Call for healing for Anthony so he's not with a new woman next year trying to heal. Until this couple heals, they not going to be happy with nobody. I'm calling for healing, not repeat cycles, not repeated hurt and repeated pain. Y'all team members, I don't want y'all love. You know why? Because love, as Amber said, love is patient. Love is kind. Love keep no record of wrongdoing. If you love somebody in your life tonight or this morning, if you love somebody, tell them when they wrong. If you love somebody, don't let them go through the same cycles over and over again and you just be an enabler. You tell them it's okay. You tell them, oh, girl, go get you some fun. Oh, girl, date who you want to date. Oh, girl, sleep with who you want to sleep with. Oh, girl, if he doing it, you can do it better. It's an old song. Women can't do what the men do and still be called a lady. Y'all over 50 should know that one. How different are Anthony and Amber? Both of them hurting. Both of them compensate for their inefficiencies. Anthony do it through, he lead with his money. Anthony leads with money. Anthony leads with material things. Amber leads with her body. Amber leads with being over sexual when she's hurting. If y'all can't see that this woman is hurting, I don't know what to tell you. Every scene with David is a scene of her talking about Anthony and how bad Anthony is. Anybody on your brain that much, something wrong. Some of my some of my subscribers came up, they said, you never heard Anthony venting to Denisha about Amber. He was doing stuff indirectly. But how many nights or stories we see him talking about Amber other than the night of the party? Both of these characters need healing. And I don't care what y'all say. The marriage ain't too far gone, y'all. The marriage ain't too far gone. As much as y'all don't want to see it, the Dalton marriage can be healed. I'll talk to y'all later. A heap see, a few know. Y'all better watch us really pray and hope Dave don't miss this meeting this morning and he prepared. Talk to you later. Bye.